Hi guys, welcome to Rakesh Talks. It's 9. Let's start with our daily quote. कुछ ऐसा करके दिखा खुद खुश हो जाए खुदा आशाएं मिले दिल की उम्मीदें हंसे दिल की अब मुश्किल नहीं कुछ भी नहीं कुछ भी. Yes, guys, welcome to yet another session of Rakesh Vlogs. In between, I'll just message to two, three groups in 2 minutes because I just want to know that I have started the session, so it is very important. Um, and I believe like you guys are also working towards it, and you are also making some progress from this after watching this recorded session. So I'm just sending to three groups because I want them to know that they're aware that I have started the session, so that they can also join us if they're convenient time. So let's get start, guys. So today's topic for Mr. Danlok has told is the reason why. Yeah, the reason why making few money. This is a topic regarding Mr. Danlok has spoken, that is why making few money business most people fail. This is what he has given the headline for the topic. This is a highlighting topic. So I was just going through, reading through, and hearing through this session, and it is it. It was the same thing he has said in the other session as well, but he is just adding 2 3 sentences. So this session is also very small. Anyway, I'll just pass on what he's telling. Like in this session, he's telling like as we had discussed earlier also, because there are a number of scam happening. Like this is your lifetime opportunity. If you miss this chance, you will miss the boat. This is it. This is the one time program. Such lot of scam is appearing as of now, and most of the people who are joining are mostly who are broken and who just want a quick money, and in that process they are joining this. Now Danlock is telling like there's no problem in making quick money, but the problem is that how authentic are these programs? That is what Mr. Danlock is questioning. So when he tells his story also, when Danlock was poor, he was undergoing the same process. Then because he also used to get to hear about this quick making money, you can do this kind of job and earn millions of commission. You can do this job and you can invest in here and you can make millions from here. Such lot of scam did appear, and did Mr. Dan Locker also burned his finger. In other words, we can tell. Similarly, when I take this, when I put my position here, I also can feel that I also have done this, and I have been such kind of person who has gone joined a number of programs irrespective of knowing like will it be helpful for me. I just moved with the crowd because this crowd were joining that. I just went for that. Majority of the people went for that, so I went for that, not knowing that this course or this program at the end of the day was not giving any sense of, was not adding any value to my personal life or my professional life. But the question is, Mr. Danlock is telling like what why this such kind of people fail, because they are not constant. That is what Mr. Danlock is telling. They are not ready to give the 100% to that program. In other words, he explains this with an example, that is when people join the gym, there are two options like weight loss and weight gain. And in weight gain and weight loss, you can see that our gym instructor do comes with a lot of uh, powders and this nutritional there's protein powders and other fast. If it is like a weight loss, many pills which we can take and we can reduce the weight in an instant. Magical pills, that is what they give a code to. And similarly, you can, if you want to gain weight loss, then again there is number of type of powders and everything. So what these kind of gym people do is that they buy a lot of brands, and at the end of the day they try to tell that to these people, these joinees who are joining the gym. So but they come up with a lot of programs. That is, if you're taking this, you can gain weight loss in 7 days. If you're taking this, you can weight gain in 10 days. With this, you can grow 6 packs in 3 days. Such kind of unique training ideas and things. But the problem is that most of the people just take this, they buy it but they never use it, or they use it, they consume it in an excess, but not giving the where they need to give importance to. For example, what is the basic thing that you need to require to for money for this bodybuilding or for weight loss or weight gain, is that we need to concentrate on the exercise, proper rest, and then the diet. These are the main three pillars one need to give their attention to. But what happens is that instead of that, they are giving importance to buying protein powders and joining the programs unnecessarily, spending a lot of money, never putting and jumping from one program to another. This is what is happening, and in the end, they are not getting the desired result. So this takes us to our life also. That is, we are joining to number of programs. Yeah, Madhav has joined, so let me tell hi to him. Hi, Madhav. Thanks for watching. So what I'm telling is that this is what happening in most of the cases. That is unnecessarily without knowing the desired result, without giving importance to the concrete things that we need to give our attention to. Instead of that, we are giving importance to other things like watching, doing things that are of obsolete value. That is, we are not giving effort to the job or anything. We are not giving importance to the, in case if it is a few money, we are not giving the desired result. We don't have an exact clarity on what exactly we want. And yesterday we had discussed an important topic, that is dig, that is daily income plan. How many of us have that daily income plan? How many of what are the various how many of them are jotting down their various things that they are planning for this? How many of them are scheduling this daily income plan? For how many of them are putting an effort to it? I think hands few. So this is what exactly happening in few money cases also. We are not giving we are not giving our full on effort, but instead we are giving importance to programs, unnecessarily jumping from one program to another, but not giving the where we need to give our attention to. That is what Mr. Danlok is telling. And he also quotes here he also highlights about franchise, because franchise is another way where people also have thought that this is a quick money or a few money process where we can make easily money. So in this also, number of people have burned their hands and have experienced bad things, because in most of the franchise it is like where the franchise, at the end of the day, the owner is making the money, and the people who are buying this franchise are either working as a slave, or they are not making them enough money. They are just giving the cash from the consumer and giving to the owner. They are just acting as a middleman with no profit or anything. So this is what Mr. Danlok is telling. Like in a transaction, you can either be a seller or a buyer. You can be a consumer or a buyer. So Danlok is telling that. Danlok is telling that try to be. You can. Sorry for that. You can be either a consumer or a person who sells the product. So Mr. sells a product or services. So So that is what Mr. Danlok is also telling, that try to be a person where you gain the money. So try to sell your profit, try to sell your product or services first. Give more highlight, give more attention to that instead of being a consumer or just plainly sending, plainly giving money. Instead of doing that, try to be a person who gains the money. That is what he's telling. Give attention to that. So this is what, and he also quotes that in most of the cases, like in most of the business world, what you can see this, like believe me, there are a number of unique quotes like believe me, uh, don't worry, things are fine, just sign here, your money is safe, trust us, this is the life once in a lifetime opportunity. Once you miss this, you miss the boat, and so and on. That is, don't worry, we will make sure that you are successful. And Mr. Danlok is telling that when you are signing such contracts and when you are shaking a deal with a person in a business or in any other life walks of life, here we can concentrate on business. Please ask questions, be cynical, ask them a lot of questions, ask them like why, what is the purpose of this, what is the use of this, so within how many days I can get the service, or within how many days, what is the guarantee about that. There are so many questions. Ask about the other people who have used this service. Try to do a maximum research before going for this program, because at the end of the day you need to make, we are doing all this to make few money, and few money as in a quick money, and we need to learn it. Before we dive in, we need to do a proper research. That is what Mr. Danlok is telling again and again. So again, when I pulls it off, I mean, when I wind up this program, this is a very short session, because that is what only, because only this much is Mr. Dunlop is covering also. That is, always give importance to these three things, like DIG, work on your DIG. What is DIG? Daily income plan. What you want, have a clarity, your desire, or what you are exactly passionate about, have a clarity on that. And your passion might not be the interest of other person, so work towards that. And thirdly, just blind, once you have fixed this, then just dive into it, because now you know that you have these three things in your radar, and you are giving your entire attention to it. I know I have missed a couple of points, but I believe that you are smart enough than me to get a do your own research also, because I'm also a student in this, and I'm just learning, and I'm just giving some bits and pieces of information which Mr. Danlok have shared. So I think I will just wind up for tonight, and because the session is also small, I thank you one more time, guys, please, and love you guys. It's a great honor. Lots of great. Stay blessed. Bye.